Hi, hello. I am here with another most important topic in English literature, and that is different types of novels in English literature. In every exam, there are highly chances of getting 3 to 4 marks on novels topic. So here we are going to start with first one, Bildungsroman novel. The word Bildungsroman means novel of education or novel of formation. Is of German origin. It is a compound word derived from the German words. Building means formation or education, and Roman means novel. A novel that focuses on the protagonist's formative years and their psychological and moral development from childhood to adulthood. It's essentially a novel of education or novel of formation that explores the protagonist's journey towards maturity. Down here, some major works of Bildungsroman novels. The History of Pendennis, written by William Makepeace Thackeray. Jane Eyre, written by Charlotte Bronte. David Copperfield and Great Expectations, written by Charles Dickens. The Tin Drum, written by Guntur Grass. Anton Reiser, written by K.P. Moritz. Wilhelm Meister's Apprenticeship, written by Goethe. The Mill on the Floss, written by George Eliot. Of Human Bondage, written by Somerset Maugham. The Magic Mountain, written by Thomas Mann. And here is a subtype of Bildungsroman novel, that is Kunstelroman. Down here, some major works of Kunstelroman novels. A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, written by James Joyce. Remembrance of Things Past, Marcel Proust. Tonio Kroger and Dr. Faustus, written by Thomas Mann. Second important novel type is Gothic novel. The word Gothic in the context of novel or the Gothic novel is derived from Latin. It originated from the Latin term Gothicus, which referred to the Goths, a Germanic people. The term was initially used to describe the medieval art and architecture of the time, particularly in a derogatory way, as a synonym for barbaric. Later, it was applied to literature, particularly the genre of the Gothic novel, which emerged in the late 18th century. A style of writing that is characterized by elements of fear, horror, death, and gloom, as well as romantic elements such as nature, individuality, and very high emotion. These emotions can include fear and suspense. Here are some major works of Gothic novels. The Italian The Mysteries of Udolpho, written by Anne Radcliffe. The, the Private Memories and Confessions of Justified Sinner, written by James Hogg. Bleak House and Great Expectations, written by Charles Dickens. The Castle of Otranto, written by Horace Walpole. The Monk, written by Matthew Lewis. Northanger Abbey, written by Jane Austen. Frankenstein, written by Mary Shelley. Wuthering Heights, written by Emily Bronte. Vathek, written by William Beckford. Dracula, written by Bram Stoker. Next type of novel is picaresque novel. The term picaresque is derived from the Spanish word picaresco, which means of or relating to a picaro. A picaro is a rogue or a low-born adventurer who travels and survives by his wits. The first picaresque novel, Lazarillo de Tomes, was written in Spanish, which further solidified its origin. a type of prose fiction that features a rogue, usually male protagonist of low social standing who survives by his wits, often through clever and sometimes criminal acts, as he navigates a corrupt society. These novels typically involve episodic adventures, a first person narrative, and elements of satire and comedy. The protagonist, known as a Picaro, is often a wandering rogue who interacts with people of different social classes. Down here, some major picaresque novels. Let us see. Unfortunate Traveler, written by Thomas Nash. Mal Flanders and Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe. Jonathan Wild, Joseph Andrews, and Tom Jones, written by Henry Fielding. Roderick Random, Peregrine Pickle, Ferdinand Count Fathom, written by Tobias Smollett. Dead Souls, written by Nicole Gogol. Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, written by Mark Twain. Confessions of Felix Krull, written by Thomas Mann. A Sentimental Journey Through France and Italy, written by Lawrence Stern. Don Juan, Lord Byron. Martin Chuzzlewit, written by Charles Dickens. The Adventures of the Aggie, written by Saul Bellow. Next important novel type is epistolary novel. An epistolary novel is a novel told entirely through letters, diary entries, or other documents. The word epistolary is derived from the Latin word epistola, which means letter, and ultimately from the Greek word epistole, which also means letter. The term epistolary novel refers to the works of fiction that are written in the form of letters or other documents. Epistolary is simply the adjectival form of the noun epistle from the Latinized Greek for letter. The letter as a written genre, of course, predates the novel itself. Here are some major epistolary novels. Pamela, Clarissa, and Sir Charles Grandison, written by Samuel Richardson. The Expedition of Humphrey Clinker, written by Tobias Smollett. Evelina, written by Fanny Burney. Mrs. Shamela Andrews, written by Henry Fielding. The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, written by Annie Bronte. Wake Up Stupid, written by Mark Harris. Letters, written by John Bath. The Color Purple, written by Alice Walker. Possession, written by A.S. Batt. So that's it from here, and total content collected from different sources by Sandeep Kumar Pawar from Nalgonda, who is qualified SET, NET and JRF consecutively. Thank you all for staying with us. We'll meet you with another important topic soon. Stay connected with literature.